Have you ever thought about why Nigeria is named Nigeria? Welcome to our History Africa, a channel where we discuss Nigeria and African history. Before this land was called Nigeria, before the borders, before the flag, this place was home to some of the greatest civilization in Africa. But today, when we talk about Nigeria, people think of oil, politics, corruption, tribes fighting, and a country trying to find its identity. Yet, the real story of Nigeria. The true story is deeper, older, and more powerful than anything we were taught in school. This is the story of how a land with over 250 ethnic groups, mighty empires, brilliant kings, wealthy traders, and fearless warriors became a modern nation called Nigeria. And yes, we will talk about who gave us that name. Welcome to our History Africa. Long before anyone called us Nigerians, the land was not empty. It was full of people, full of culture, full of kingdoms, from the north to the south. Communities grew into massive civilization. Some built walls bigger than Great Zimbabwe. Some created bronze art that shocked Europe. Some ran governments more organized than many European states at that time. But there was no single Nigeria. No one thought of themselves as part of one country. People identified as Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Edo, TV, Nupe, Fulani, and so on. Different languages, different cultures, different governments. Nigeria did not exist, at least not by name. The name Nigeria came from one person, a British journalist named Flora Shaw. She was not Nigerian. She had never lived among the people of this land, but she looked at the river Niger on the map and she told the British governor, why not call it Nigeria, the area around the Niger River. A single name for millions of people, a single identity for hundreds of cultures, and just like that, a whole country was named. Years later, she even married the governor himself, Lord Lugard, and together their decision will shape the destiny of millions of people forever. However, before Nigeria became Nigeria, there were protectorates. The British ruled the north separately, they ruled the west separately, they ruled the east separately. Different laws, different tax systems, different cultures. Nigeria was not one, not yet. Et les États Haoussa qui comprennent Kano, Kassina, Zaria, Gombe et d'autres étaient des centres de commerce, de métallurgie, d'écriture et de savoir. Kano était un géant commercial produisant des tissus qui atteignaient jusqu'au Mali et d'autres pays africains. Zaria était une puissance militaire. Strength, led by famous Queen Amina, the warrior queen who expanded Zaria through battles and diplomacy. In 1804, Usman Danfodio began a religious movement that created one of the largest Islamic empires in West Africa, the Sokoto Caliphate. It introduced new systems of leadership, justice, Islamic scholarship, and taxation. Today, many northern political structures still follow patterns created during the Caliphate. The northern region before Nigeria was organized, disciplined, and deeply rooted in religion and trade. On to the next empire, the Oyo Empire. Oyo was a military and political superpower. Their cavalry dominated West Africa. Their political system with the Alaafin and the Oyomesi was so advanced that it inspired modern ideas about checks and balances. Ile-Ife is called the spiritual heart of the Yoruba world. Its bronze and terracotta act shocked the world because of its realism and beauty. Europe could not believe Africans made them, but we did. The powerful kingdoms of the East, the Igbo people, unlike the North and West, the Igbo did not have a single king or emperor. They practiced a decentralized democracy, government by elders, age grades, and decision-making groups. This system inspired strong community unity and entrepreneurship, values still seen today. The Inri Kingdom was one of the oldest and most spiritual Igbo civilizations. The Inri priests traveled across Igbo land, settling disputes, cleansing the land, and spreading culture. Secondly, Arochukwu. The Aro Confederacy controlled trade routes and influence across the East before the British invasion. Their power was both economic and spiritual. Before Nigeria, the East thrived with creativity, equality, and strong trading networks. In 1914, Lord Lugard merged the Northern and Southern Protectorate. His reason? Not unity, not love, not nation building, money. The North was rich in land but low in revenue. The South had revenue from trade and ports. The British joined both regions so the North could access South money, and Britain could spend less on administration. This movement created a single Nigeria on paper, but not in the heart of the people. A Yoruba man still saw himself as Yoruba. A Hausa man still saw himself as Hausa. An Igbo man still saw himself as Igbo. Nigeria became one, but Nigerians were many. The same issues we face today, ethnic tension, leadership struggles, identity problems, all come from the way Nigeria was formed, a country joined for administrative convenience, not unity. Yet, there is beauty in this diversity. The strength of the Hausa Fulani organization, the creativity and enterprise of the Igbo, the cultural richness and political wisdom of the Yoruba, the pride and heritage of every other ethnic group. Nigeria's past was powerful. Nigeria's history was rich. Nigeria's people were great, and they still are. If we understand our beginning, maybe we can rewrite our future. This is the story of how Nigeria became Nigeria, from the ancient kingdoms to modern struggles, and the hope that still lives in the heart of millions. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.